Well, welcome back, friends, to an undisclosed location somewhere in a river valley in the OH of IO. Today I want to share with you something I find really important. Basically, it holds your pants up. Today we're talking the best belts I've ever had on Caribou Dave Adventures. Welcome back, folks. Today I have two life-changing belts. I've got the Core Essentials Ratcheting Tactical Gun Belt. If you're someone who has an everyday carry need to wear something like that, it's pretty stiff. And I've got a Nexbelt. Just take a quick look. If we're gonna look at the inside of the Core belt, it is a fairly stiff belt with a fairly stiff plastic insert, and it has inch marks so you can cut it. This is an EDC belt. If you carry concealed, it's a great belt. If you like a stiff belt that doesn't bend, it's a good belt. It's got the ratcheting system and a spring release on it. I've been wearing this since December and I really like it. It does have a little bit of wear on it from stuff rubbing on it, but otherwise works good. It holds, I know I've seen it hold supposedly up to 500 pounds, which I believe, and then it releases and slides out. Great belt. It is pretty stiff. The biggest complaints I saw online were that it's really stiff, which is funny because that's why I bought it. Your dog is coming back. The other belt that I like is this Nexbelt. By the way, the Core belt was about $60, so the Nexbelt's very similar, very pliable, has a soft core, still has the plastic core, and stitched fairly well, kind of a canvas look. The only difference is the belt buckle's not quite as stout, but it's still a good buckle, and it actually has a magnet inside of it that keeps that locked down. Slides through like the other belt. You do have to kind of push it because there's a curve to it, but it locks in. I like both of these. Even though this one isn't real stiff, it doesn't, for us bigger dudes, it doesn't do the roll on the side. It's been pretty handy. The mechanism to release it's a little harder to get to on this one, which could be a good thing because it won't release accidentally. But after a big meal, it's kind of handy. So you've got a couple adjustable belts. This one was in the $40 range off of Amazon. This one was in the $60 range off of Amazon. I would buy probably either one of these again. I do like the stiffer belt. It doesn't bother me. I kind of want something that's not going to flex and hold up whatever it is I'm carrying. Flip over to the next belt. This is a little bit nicer, longer tail. I can still probably cut a little bit off of that, but and if you're carrying anything, pocket knives, smaller boomsticks, whatever, if you're a carrier of that kind of thing, I find that this belt seems to work fine with your smaller ones. But I like it because it isn't quite as large and obnoxious, and it's just a different color variation. You can buy online, you can buy the belt pieces from, I know Core sells it, I don't know about Nexbelt, but you can buy some of these buckles to change out. The Nexbelt has a pocket on the container, the bag, that you can buy more fashionable belts. The Core belt actually screws in with set screws with Allen keys that you want to put some Loctite on. This just has a friction closure on the back of it where it closes in and traps the belt. So it has a friction closure right here. This lid pops open, it has teeth on it and traps your belt, but it does have that magnet in there, so it's kind of cool. But I like both of them. They're pretty comfortable, and if you're driving in the car or have a big meal, it's easy to reach down, just loosen it up. So you have to see this to believe it, but belts are important. So, tactical belt. Nice thing is, remember when you cut these, leave enough tail on it so that you can get it. It does come with I don't know what you call it, a ring nub, a retainer ring. But get enough tail on it so it gets past the first belt loop on your average pair of clothes. Because I did not on this one, and it's kind of annoying. I have to move it around a lot. But this is the belt. You can adjust it in so you can't breathe, and it releases